today I'm going to show you how to make a virtual catechetical space using Google Slides. So basically the idea here is that we're setting up a go-to page where you share the link with those you're catechizing. And this is the place they go to where you put up new information on a regular basis, and then you can change the room around, etc. But really, all it is a slideshow, just like, or actually a single slide, just like you would do in PowerPoint. And what we do is we make a room with the background, and then we layer pictures with transparent backgrounds on top to furnish the room. And all those pictures are basically hyperlinked out to the information or the activities that you want to share with your group. So let's begin. Let's begin by putting in a background. Right. So you just select background, choose image. And this is what we're going to want to do. You're going to want to find a floor and a wall, right? You have to make this feel like a room, right? Let's see. I kind of like this one. Let's do that. Let's hit insert. All right. So with our background like this, let's insert something like, I'm envisioning in my head something like a coffee bar. So let's see what we can do here. Let's find a counter with a transparent background. All right, so let's insert something here. In my head, I'm envisioning something like a coffee bar, right? Something fun, something casual. All right, so let's insert like a counter. So let's say counter, transparent background. Make sure you put in transparent background, and then you'll be able to, it'll show up well against the background. So let's see this one. What does this look like? All right, that's pretty good, I think, but we need it a lot smaller. And we can sort of work with the shape a little bit, right? Let's kind of let's stretch it up a little. We want a little bit taller. Maybe even angle it a little bit over here. Move it all the way over to the edge here. Too far. There we go. All the way over the edge. Let me angle it back. Now it's taking up a lot of space, so let's shrink it down. We want a little bit taller. We maybe don't want as much depth here, so unfortunately this is such a way we can kind of crop that like this. Sort of crop out some of that, and then still sort of make it a bit taller. Well, that's one of the things you can kind of adjust your image. And maybe since it's a casual space, maybe our main theme for the day should come off of something like a flat screen TV. Right, so let's insert flat screen TV. Oops. All right. Well, maybe we should put that with a transparent background. With a transparent background. Something like this. This looks good. Let's put that in here. Well, we see it's not really a transparent background, but this is a rectangle, so we can actually kind of crop that down to be what we want it to be. So maybe we'll put that up here on the wall. it gets to the right size, and that there's none of the background around it, and then we are going to put it up on the wall over here. There we go. We'll put it up. Let's put it up above our coffee bar. All right. Let's do this. You want your main focal point to really grab your audience's attention. So here we go. All right, so now we've done that. Let's insert a text box because I want people to know that there's something here. We're going to actually our topic for this is going to be the Mass and the Eucharist. So we're going to link out to one of our webinars, a walk through the Mass, which takes you right through the whole liturgy, right? So we're going to do that. Let's maybe make choose a different font. Let's try that one. And then maybe we'll put one of those little video logos here so they know that it links to a video. And then I'll show you how to link to the video. So video logo with a transparent background. Or something like this. How about this? Let's insert that. Alright, so I'll put that right in here. Let's make sure we center this. And so center that so it looks good. Alright, and then we want to click back on the whole TV, and then see this little thing over here? It says insert link. Let's click on that, and then we're going to go. I already have the page loaded up with the thing I want to insert. So we get the link, and let's go back to our room, and let's paste that right in here, and then apply. And so now that is going to be when they click on the TV, it's going to take them to the Walk Through the Mass webinar. As I've actually replaced our bookshelf, and I've put in a table, and I want to make a sacred space over here. And what we're going to do is put find an open Bible. Maybe some artwork that can be a place for meditation. Added back our bookshelf. I added a few cups of coffee to the coffee bar. One for me, one for you, and let's add to our sacred space. Again, our topic is a walk through the Mass, so let's try to keep this connected with the topic, right? Let's move this slightly. And then what we want to do is hyperlink this out to another video presentation on a reflection on the Eucharist. So let's copy this, and this is just a reflection that the participant can click on. And it's just a little 2-3 minute reflection. Right, so when they click on the Bible, that will take you to that reflection. Let's throw in a little bit of artwork here in that sacred space. So let's insert from the web. You can say I was looking for a coffee mug. Let's insert the Last Supper. Let's maybe put Da Vinci's Last Supper. All right. So let's take that. We'll insert it. It's probably going to come up big. Yeah. So we need to kind of shrink it down a little. Angle it a little so it looks like it's sitting on the table. And then what we'll actually probably want to do is put a little frame around it, so it looks like a piece of framed artwork. So let's do this. There you go. Now you see it's sitting on the table. We'll actually need to put it up a little bit because we're going to actually frame it. So to do that, we do the same thing. Insert image, search from the web, and then let's find a picture frame. Transparent background. Okay. And this one is good. Let's insert it. All right, and of course it's going to come up all the way over here. We want to really size it way down. And kind of also angle it at the same angle. And put it so it looks like it's going around the painting. We can bring that down. And there we go. There we go. That looks pretty good. Looks like we have the artwork on the table. Using Google Classroom in the discussion board, we've set up a place to share prayer requests. That helps build a connection as a community. So what we're going to do is we're going to link to that. So I've got the Google Classroom thing open, and we want to go into this prayer request thing, and we want to copy the link. And so we're going to take that, and then we're going to turn our basket into a hyperlink, place our prayer request there. There we go. We've filled up this room quite a bit, and I'll show you in a little bit some of the things that we've put in here. But remember, it's all just images with transparent background and hyperlinks. I do want to show you one other thing. I've put in this little picture of a tablet here, and what we want to do is we're going to hyperlink this out to an assignment. And so our assignment is going to be a little video assignment that involves them watching the video we're sharing on the TV screen here, but then making a short response video of their own. So we're going to actually use Flipgrid, which is a learning management system that you can access for free, and I set up the topic already. So we highlight the thing, insert the hyperlink, and then let's go to our assignment on Flipgrid. And here's the assignment: take some time this week to watch through the walk through the Mass presentation, then participate in Mass this weekend. Share with the group in your video. the following. After focusing in on what is happening during the liturgy, what parts of Mass did you experience in a new way? Right, so we're going to share this, and that's going to give us, Flipgrid's going to give us a little link right to this, and then we will copy that and paste it right in here, hit apply, and now that's a hyperlink, just like the rest of it. And so now we want to take a look at what our somewhat finished product is. Oh, before we do that, I put myself in here in sort of animated form. What I want to do is I want to make that a hyperlink as well. Now you see this line here? That's touching something else we want to hyperlink. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to crop that away from that. But most of this is clear background. So so if I can get over there, over to about right there, there we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this hyperlink, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in my email, and we're going to apply. So whenever they click on me, you get my email, right? And so let's take a look at what this looks like. And I'll show you some of the things that we've done here. So here we are. All right, so this is the room as it appears. What I've done is, first of all, on our crucifix, if you click the crucifix, that's going to take you. We said this was Lent, right? So I found a scriptural way of the cross. So maybe that's going to be the prayer throughout Lent, or different stations of the cross. Maybe you change it up each week. I just found this one on USCCB's website, right? So a scriptural way of the cross, right? And then the Bible, of course, goes to the Bible from the USCCB website, books of the Bible. Catechism takes you to the Catechism from the Vatican website. The Pope, you click on the little picture of the Pope, that's going to take you to the Pope's Twitter. You click on the picture of our bishop, that's going to take you to the diocesan Instagram page. You pick up the picture of the Vatican, takes you to the Vatican website. The picture of you could put your parish picture here. You could have it be your parish's website. I just happen to pull out our own diocesan page, our office page, and put a picture of the pastoral center there. The phone over here, you click on that. That's going to take you to our Facebook group. I put a notebook on here with that'll link you out to a bunch of digital resources for evangelization that I put in a Google Doc. As I mentioned, we linked this out to a description of the Last Supper on the Encyclopedia Britannica website, the artwork, the fresco by Da Vinci. The meditation, here it is. The meditation on the line from the Bread of Life discourse. Remember, this is sort of fitting in with the topic of the day, right? And then that prayer basket, that takes us to a discussion board on Google Classroom where you can share your prayer requests. You click on me, that's going to get you my email. It's going to open an email browser, and then of course you click on the TV. And that's going to take you to a walk through the Mass. All right, and that's sort of the main. Notice that's sort of the main lesson of the day, main focal point. Your eyes are drawn both to that and to the crucifix, but that's, and then you could change that out. That lesson could be different, and when somebody sees a different thing, they know everything else is going to be changed, right? You could use the Bible. Maybe you're not, rather than linking to the Bible in general, maybe it's to a specific quote that supports the topic. And the same thing with the catechism. Maybe you're gonna go to a specific catechism quote that's supportive. And then of course, they might know that their job, their task, is always what's on the tablet. So if they click the tablet, and that's going to take you right to that Flipgrid lesson, and you give them a password that they can use, and hopefully you type it in right. Let's go. And there you go. Here's your Flipgrid assignment. So that's really it. That's how you make a virtual catechetical space.